So coming to the continuation of the previous section, we have discussed that flagella staining. So after the slide examination, immediately under the low power microscope, that is 40x for the motile cells. If the motile cells are seen, leave the slide at room temperature for 5 to 10 minutes. Then we apply 2 drops of RYU flagella stain. RYU flagella stain. So after performing wet mount technique, we are placing that slide aside for 5 to 10 minutes. Then we are applying the flagella stain gently on the edge of the cover slip, not directly onto the specimen, onto the edge of the cover slip. The stain will flow by the capillary action and it slowly mixes with the cell suspension. After 5 to 10 minutes at room temperature, what happened? Examine the cells for flagella. The cells with flagella now we can observe at high power objective, that is 100x. Staining. Then we are observing the slide and noting the following things, that is interpretation of flagella staining. Next coming is interpretation. We can see either the presence or the absence of the flagella and also the number of the flagella per each cell and also the location of the flagella. Either it is present at one pole or it is present all the body or it is present either at both ends, like that. So we can interpret the number of the flagella per cell, location of the flagella per cell also. Okay. So this is the microscopic appearance of the flagella. Microscopic appearance of the flagella, that is in the first picture we can see the arrangement of the flagella. This is peritrichous flagella, in which flagellar arrangement throughout the body of the bacteria. And in this case we can see the presence of flagella which is monotrichous, that is flagella at one end. In this case we can see the flagella which is lophotrichous, that is either at the one end. Okay. So the presence of the flagella and its number as well as arrangement can be seen. Here only one type of flagella present. Here so many number of flagella are present. Next is about structure and composition of flagella. The bacterial flagellum, it is made up of a protein named flagellin and its shape is 20 nanometer thick hollow tube. The flagella is 20 nanometer thick hollow tube and it is helical in structure and it has a sharp bend just outside the outer membrane. So just outside the outer membrane of the bacterial cell, the structure of the flagella is slightly bent and that portion is called hook. And this hook portion allows the axis of the helix to point directly away from the cell. The next coming portion is a shaft which runs in between those hook as well as the basal body, passing through the protein rings. Now it possesses certain types of protein rings which are present within the cell membrane, which acts as a bearings. In the case of the gram-positive organism, it have 2 of these basal body rings. One, it is present in the peptidoglycan layer, which is called P ring, and one in the plasma membrane. Okay. Then in the case of the gram-negative organism, it has 4 such rings, that is L ring, that it may associate with the lipopolysaccharide, because the gram-negative bacteria which may possess higher amount of outer membrane structure is very thick. So it possesses L ring much prominent. And the P ring. The P ring, it is associated with the peptidoglycan layer. And also the M ring, which is embedded within the plasma membrane, and the S ring, it is directly attached to the plasma membrane. So the gram-positive organism which possess P ring and the gram-negative bacteria which may possess L ring, P ring, M ring as well as S ring. The filament ends with a capping protein. Now the filament of the flagella ends with a capping protein. The basal body. The basal body has several traits in common with some types of secretory pores, such as hollow, rod-like plug in their centers. So, the basal body is hollow shape, which is a rod-like plug in their centers, which are extending out from the plasma membrane. And similarities between the bacterial flagella and the bacterial secretory system structures and the protein. There is a similarity between the bacterial flagella as well as the bacterial secretory system structures and proteins. And their evidence is not, I have not shown the prominent evidences, but there is a similarity between the bacterial flagella and bacterial secretory system structures. And it provides a scientific evidence supporting the theory that bacterial flagella may be evolved from 3 secretion systems. That is why there is a connection or similarity between the bacterial flagella as well as the bacterial secretory system. Next is about the motor part. The bacterial flagellum is driven by a rotary engine which is called Mott complex, and this rotary engine, it is made up of a protein which is located at the flagellum's anchor point within the inner cell membrane. The engine, that is this rotary engine, it is powered by a proton motive force, that is flow of protons, which is called hydrogen ions. Protons are nothing but hydrogen ions. The flow of the protons across the bacterial cell membrane due to the concentration gradient set up by the cell's metabolism. It may provide a proton motive force, and so the engine is powered by this proton motive force. This rotor which transport the protons across the cell membrane, and it is turned in the process. The rotor alone can operate 6,000 to 17,000 rpm, but with the flagellar filament attached usually only reaches 200 to 1000 rpm. The direction of rotation can be changed by the flagellar motor switch along instantaneously. So this flagellar motor switch is responsible for changing the direction of rotation of flagella, which is caused by a slight change in the position of a proton. The flagellum is highly energy efficient and uses very little energy because the flagellar motor has no on-off switch. There is a protein responsible which is called EPSC. It is used as a mechanical clutch to disengage the motor from the rotor, thus stopping the flagellum and allowing the bacteria to remain in one place. So nothing but this flagella, the bacterial flagella, it is driven by a rotor engine which is called a Mott complex, and this Mott complex is powered by a protein motive force, that is the flow of hydrogen ions across this bacterial cell membrane, which creates a concentration setup, and it helps in the movement of the flagella towards in same direction or in opposite direction, or it is responsible for the bacteria to remain in one place. Next is about assembly of the flagella. During the flagellar assembly, the components of the flagella which pass through the hollow course of the basal body and the nasal filament. So these steps are saying about the synthesis of the flagella. During the assembly, the protein components are added at the flagellar tip rather than at the base. So this portion is much more deeper. I think If you want to refer this, you can refer. Otherwise, go through the different parts, flagella, hook, filament, peary, etc. If you want deep study, you can refer these points. Thank you.